Alright, we are going to figure out how to get Claude code to make documents in Excalidraw. So, let's see. We're going to navigate to one of my projects as an example so it has something to work from. So we're going to start there. We're going to go to, we'll go to Dope Mode. Dope Mode is a dopamine priming app that I've been working on to try and help me get motivated when I don't feel like working on my projects. So I want to start doing YouTube content about the projects I'm working on. That's what Half Baked Builds is for. And one of those things, one of the requirements I'm going to need, I think, is the ability to diagram out and show the workflow, show what I'm doing. So let's see. Claude code. How do I give you the ability to send diagrams to Excalidraw? I think they might have an MCP server, but I'm not sure. Can you research that for me and let me know? So while that's running, I use, I'll explain, I use WhisperFlow for doing voice to text. So there's a hotkey on my keyboard, and I'd say 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to speak the command because it helps me just kind of get my thoughts down really quickly without having to type everything out. Sometimes I prefer typing because then I have to think through the message and I kind of edit as I go. But usually it's a brain dump. I want something quick, so I'm just going to speak it. So let's see what they said. Research. There's an official Excalidraw MCP. Oh, it's built in collaboration with Anthropic. That's cool. Several community-built alternatives. No, if there's an official one, I'm going to do it. What do they want me to do? Configure MCP. Yeah, I can have Claude code. So they want me to add it to my MCP configuration. I'll just have Claude code do that itself. But I'm trying to figure out how it's going to authenticate. Go ahead and install that MCP server, but then I need to know how I can authenticate it with my account. Let's see what we get. Requires no authentication. That's interesting. Has no authentication or account linking. Oh, interesting. So it hosts it locally. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yep, that's fine. So I'm using Warp as my text editor. No real reason, just started using it. No reason to switch off. This is my terminal, I mean. So let's see, it's going to add it. Honestly, this is really cool. If it's going to do a locally hosted version of it, that's really all I need. If I'm going to share this with any clients at some point, I can export the JSON file and upload that to my paid account. I'm kind of wondering right now if I even need a paid account. So it's added to my config. I'll need to restart Claude code, no problem. So I just hit Control-C twice to exit out of Claude code. Oops, I'm not actually going to resume. I'm going to dangerously skip permissions. So let's see. I'm just going to say it. Can you create an Excalidraw diagram that explains the infrastructure used to build this app? I have no idea if this is going to work or not. We're going to find out together. I literally have no experience with Excalidraw in Claude Code, but one of the things you'll find if you watch my videos is that 99% of the time I'm just asking the agent, hey, can you do this? Hey, help me set this up. I think that's kind of a hack for people right now, that if you're not familiar with large language models and their capabilities, just ask them. Just say, do research on this. You know, what are your capabilities around this? You'll discover a lot of times that they can help you. If you have the idea and you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there, that's what the tooling is for. I mean, they can help you brainstorm ideas and things like that as well. And that, you know, we'll go through that one day. We can probably do a whole process where we start from ideation through delivery, and you can see the whole process. But just know that you can ask it. Say, hey, I don't understand that at all, right? Explain it to me. There's no reason not to prod it for more information. So let's see. I'm really curious to see what this outputs. This will be cool. While we're waiting for this, I just had an idea. and I'm going to do this in another video, I'm going to have Claude code anytime it's processing a request like this. I may need to work with the timing so it's not annoying if it's a short request, but I'm going to have it pop up retro arcade games and let me play them while it thinks. And then on the completion hook, when it's done, I'll have it pause the game so I can jump back over and check on the code, because a lot of the time I spend is, well, I was going to say it's typically waiting for agents to complete commands, but really what I do there is I manage multiple projects. So I'll have this one going, I'll jump over, check on the status of another app, do an update there. So I like to have 3 or 4 projects going at a time. But yeah, that'll be a fun video. So check back for that one. Stay tuned. I'll have it do, we'll start with something simple like Space Invaders or something, and say, hey, like when you're running command, open up a local instance of Space Invaders, let me play. And when you're done with your command, pause it so I can come back and check on the progress. That'll be funny. All right, looks like we're making some progress. We're about 4.5 minutes in. In YouTube land, I'll have compressed all of this. I'm also going to work on getting a camera that's in front of me, so when I talk to you guys, I'm looking at you. But for now, my laptop's over there, my main monitor's over here, so this is what I got. All right, let's see. Created the dope mode infrastructure.excalidraw. Diagrams, okay. Application, state management, services layer, native modules, cool. The bottom bar shows the core stack, very nice. Open it in excalidraw.com or the VS Code Excalidraw extension. Okay, cool. So I do have an Excalidraw account. Did I spell that right? I did. So let's see, what are we opening? I'm going to do show in Finder. Hopefully I can just drop it. That'd be cool. Oh my God, that's awesome. All right, so let's see what we got here. It left out dope. My app is called dope mode because it's using dopamine, but that's all right. I can update that. React Native Expo, fully offline productivity app. Yeah, this is awesome. It also looks like that's supposed to say diagram, and it says dia. So no worries. Well, those are minor. Hopefully this stuff down here is not cut off. Let's see what we got. Application layer, we've got an expo router. Okay. UI components, this is neat. I don't know if this is valuable to anybody, but it's neat to see the breakdown. The theme system's cool. I do have three themes: Cyberpunk, Calm, and New Morphic. This is my latest obsession, is New Morphic design. Animation and interaction, everything 60 frames per second using those libraries. Dude, this is cool. State management layer, this is awesome. Services layer, native modules, build and deployment, and there's the core stack. So that's pretty much it. This was just meant to be like a quick one just to kind of show you some workflow stuff. And I mean, that's it, dude. Like if I need to come in and say like, oh man, I really need Excalidraw diagrams to send to a client, or, you know, I'm going to make a video like this and I want to have diagrams to show you guys. Like if you have a problem and you know the tools are out there, see if there's a way to integrate it into your process, right? So, I mean, I can have this, we can take this a step further and say, create this diagram, screenshot it, share it to my X account, whatever you want to do. So yeah, this is just meant to kind of be a primer, just to sort of start looking into my workflow. So thanks so much for watching, and I should be posting hopefully a lot more regularly with just cool stuff that I'm working on.